As many of us know, or many of us should know, there's a presidential election coming up this year in November. So in November, we will all go, or we should all go, and vote for the President of the United States, as well as members of the House of Representatives. So the question today for us, and we're going to answer, is how do presidential elections impact the housing market? So, again, how do presidential elections impact the housing market? Historically, the housing market doesn't tend to look very different in a presidential election year compared to other years, according to Lisa Stewart-Bont, the chief economist at Bright MLS. However, home sales have actually gone up after 9 of the last 11 presidential elections. In election years, there's typically a slight slowdown in sales in November, which is when we go out and vote, but they tend to bounce back fast and climb the next year. So here is the graph for this. And all these blues are election years, and they go down and then they pop up and go down and pop up and go down and pop up. It's like a roller coaster. Isn't it fun? Of course, this time period here was during the housing crisis. So it went up, 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 up. So apparently, according to this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as they said, uh, home sales went up after 9 of the last 11 presidential elections, dating all the way back to 78, before I was even born. Mortgage rates decreased leading up to 8 of the last 11 presidential elections. So looking at the last 11 presidential elections, mortgage rates have historically come down slightly from July to November. So taking a look here, 1980, they actually went up. 84, they went down. 88, they went down. 92 went up. 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, and 2012, they all went down. 2016, they went up. In 2020, they went down. So I want to just pause here for a moment and let everyone, especially those who were not born, the millennial generation, the generation born in the 90s and in the 2000s, do not remember this. This is the mortgage interest rate for these years. The average mortgage interest rate for these years, 12.19 to 14.21, 14.67 to 13.64. 10.43 to 10.27. Just want you to be aware that a 6.85%, which is what it hit today, the time of the recording of this video, 6.85% is not a bad interest rate at all. But I digress. Home prices went up after 7 of the last 8 presidential elections. So prices generally follow the trend of what's already happening in the market, and they usually rise even in election years. So U.S. annual median sales price of existing homes up, 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 went down. This was the 2008 through 2012 crash, and 2012 on, up, 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 up. And now we're at record highs, almost $400,000 is the national median sales price of an existing single family house. Whew. So presidential elections only have a small and temporary impact on the housing market. So if you have any questions, let's connect. So again, are you wondering if the upcoming election year will have an impact on the housing market? Here's what the history has told us. You need to know if you were considering a move. Data shows that home sales slow in November, but quickly bounce back and rise the following year. And prices usually keep climbing. Mortgage rates typically come down slightly. And presidential elections have only a small and temporary impact on the housing market. you have any questions, let's connect. So again, here in November, we will all go out and vote for President of the United States, as well as your U.S. House of Representative every 2 years. So if you have any questions, maybe you're thinking about buying or selling this year, please reach out. This is David Hittle with United Real Estate Louisville. Hope you have an amazing day.